All right, game 2 of 2. Let's see who DV is going to face in the final. Notre Dame and Basha Perry, the 1 seed and the Prep Saints against the 7 seed Basha Perry Bearcats. A great game in store for you tonight. Of course, as always, I'm Dylan Pescatore here on the AHSHA YouTube channel. We had a great first game. 6-3 was the final score, with Desert Vista topping Pinnacle. They'll be heading to Mullet Arena next weekend on Saturday night, so make sure to buy your tickets for our championship. Let's see who's going to be their opponent. Will it be the number 1 seed Notre Dame Prep Saints, who's only lost 1 game all year? Or will it be Basha, an up-and-start Cinderella story who just beat number 3 Hamilton to get to the semis? We'll do Anthem, we'll do our senior recognition, and we'll be off. So keep in store. We got a great game for you right here. Basha in the blue with the green pants and Notre Dame in the whites. We'll be right back. All right, fans are ready, we're ready, players are ready, it's time to go. Here in our second semifinal of the day, Basha Perry comes in just off a huge win against Hamilton, the 3 seed, and they knock them off the pedestal. The 7 seed Basha Perry coming in, and Cameron Cote is at the top of the list. 2 goals against Hamilton last night in the quarters. He comes in again today, looking for more against Notre Dame. Another player to look out for, another Cameron Cable, 78 on Basha, a big body. He'll get in the dirty areas, and he will fight. On the D end, Josh Shunk along with Tyler Fowler. Both big D-men and have played great games so far. On Notre Dame, we know the names. We know Purdue. We know Gramlich. On the DN, White, Cobley, Kaplan. In goals today, Pescatore for Basha and Gahan for Notre Dame. Let's go. Notre Dame wins the draw, backhands it in deep, icing waved off, Purdue first to it. Purdue in front, back to Cobley at the blue, whose shot is deflected into the netting. Landon Wood, a player who was called up a few times this year, a few games on the third line. Well, how about it? Thrown into the fire in the semifinals. You're on the top line with Connor Purdue and Reed Gramlich. Cobley and Kaplan on the back end. Purdue pushes off the draw. Boyce Gaudreau sticks it to the corner. Cobley keeps it in. Now Gramlich in the circle. Over to Wood, who turns it over to Shunk. Shunk out immediately. Into the zone is Basha with Stott. Drags and shoots, blocked on its way. Off the boards, now Stepien. In the circle, a shoot saved by Gahan. To the blue, Fry. Now Cable. Back to the point, shot, deflected into the netting again. So a few stoppages to start us off in the second of two semifinals. Desert Vista won the first game 6-3 over the Pinnacle Pioneers. They'll be heading to the championship. The winner of this one will meet them there at Mold Arena next Saturday at 7. Notre Dame wins the defensive zone draw. Posh to Jaswin and out. Del Sante. Hojenauer turns it over. Yaramillo pinned by Sullivan. Cote into the zone, turned over to White. Here's Connor White, inside, outside, he shoots it wide. Posh along the wall, taken away by Cote. Backhands it along, picked off by Jaswin. The second line on for Notre Dame. Drake Sullivan, Tyler Posh, and Drew Jaswin. Jaswin with the second goal to put Notre Dame up against Centennial yesterday. Cote into the zone against Hojenauer. Posh sticks it forward, now has some ice to work with. Nice move by Posh. He'll backhand it in and go for a change. On his Stallkamp, the freshman, turned over to Cobley. Cobley shooting, it went just wide. Off the board, looking for Fry was Wolf. It comes to Fowler. Payne battling with Stallkamp. Fowler turns it over. The freshman, Stallkamp, in the middle for Gamez. And Boyce Gaudreau covers up. Boyce Gaudreau went 30 saves on 32 shots against Mountain Ridge in the play-in game in a 4-2 win. Alyssa Townsley, the other goaltender, 36 saves and an incredible effort and performance against Hamilton yesterday. Back to Boyce Gaudreau today. Basha wins the draw. Wolf will flip it forward. Fry gets to the puck first against Andrus. Now Payne in front for Wolf. Gahan covers. Gahan let in, as he described it, a soft shot in the first minute against Centennial. Yesterday, they had the early slot in the Nuke game. They found themselves trailing to the 11th seed Centennial all the way to the last 20 seconds of the second period, where Connor Purdue netted a power play goal. They finished that win 5-1 as they went off in the third period for 4 goals. Sherman to Wolf. Into the zone on the forehand, puts it behind Gahan. White the captain. Purdue turns it over. Payne whiffed on it. Kicked ahead, now Gramlich. On the backhand, Gramlich cutting towards the net, now will come the other way. Gramlich in front for White, and his shot was blocked. Back to Sullivan, and he couldn't get a shot away. Kept in at the blue. Shunk all the way to the neutral zone. White right back in. 3.5 gone already. Posh along the goal line. Still below, back in front, Jaswin short side. Pescatore is there, and it goes into the netting. We see the replay. Jasmine right at that short side. Pescatore made sure he was pinned to the post. Jasmine takes the draw, and now kicked out for Sullivan. Del Sante and Pash go back for it. Stepien around as Basha breaks out. Stepien with speed into the zone against Kaplan. Gahan makes the save. Stepien behind the goal line. Sticks with it. Stepien, backdoor. Back in the blue, and a big shot gets deflected on its way. At the short side, Gahan makes the save and covers. Stott took it off the back wall and was looking to punch it in at the post. Gahan was there first. Cote wins it back to Tinney. Cote from a sharp angle goes over everybody and all the way down. Del Sante chases. Pressured by the freshman Stallkamp. Kept in by White. Now Stallkamp in the corner. Basha having a tough time getting the puck out to start. Now Cote on a 2-on-1 with Basha. Here's Cote moving in. It's offside. Oh man, Basha 2-on-1, called back by a matter of inches as DeSanti was in just a little bit too early. .15 left in the first. Wolf wins the draw. Payne has Cobley fans on it. Payne will put it in deep. Andrus to Kaplan. Gahan will scoop this one up. A quick start in the DV Pinnacle game, as we had 5 goals in the first period. I have a feeling with how these two teams play, more structure, more emphasis on defense, we will not be seeing that maybe in the entire game. Notre Dame can't get it out off the blue. Issue's shot was blocked. Fowler to the open corner. Fowler pinches in now. Taken away by Cobley. Donnell got his stick in the way. Sullivan to Pash. Puck came off his stick. Basha to Yaramillo with a lot of room. Puck bouncing on him as he goes 1-on-4. Yaramillo to the net, and Gahan covers. Both sides packed. Every seat taken. Standing room only, and even that's a little bit full. Cote and Purdue meet in the dot. Purdue comes out the victor. And here he comes, 3-on-2 for Notre Dame. Purdue over, and Kaplan missed the pass. Now Purdue center for Gramlich, and he couldn't put it home. Cote and Gramlich go to battle. Now Purdue in front, looking for Kaplan. He couldn't spin and get a shot away. He gets it back. Purdue's in front, he shoots, and he couldn't get a shot through to Pescatore. Purdue in the corner. And now behind, backdoor, and they couldn't put the shot away. Penalty called, I believe. Purdue was behind the net. No, they're going to say the net came off. As they were behind The Basha skater, I believe, took the post off the moorings. Hard to hear in such a packed environment. White back with Hojenauer. Cable can't keep it in. Stepien puts it right back behind Gahan. Cable back with White. Stepien takes it away and takes a hit from White. Back to the blue, Del Sante. To Stott, who turns with it. Stepien to Stott. Chips it even deeper. Gamez pinned along the boards as we come up to the 8-minute mark. Still a scrum. Del Sante will pinch and put it in front. Still loose, and it goes past the crease. Where Stallkamp picks it up, looking for Mickey, but picked off. Basha coming out with energy, coming out with speed. The 7 seed looking to find their way to a championship. Pasha on the backhand. Puts down Fry and gets the puck to the half wall. Deflected off the netting. Almost at the halfway point of the first period. Pushing on the draw, Edmonds. Del Sante will come behind his own net on the backhand. In deep goes Basha. Two of their forecheckers collide on the way. Cobley to Posh as they break out with Sullivan. Sullivan on the forehand, he'll shoot. It goes over the glove of Boyce Gaudreau. Now Posh in front. It got stopped by Wolf, who skates out with it. Stopped in the neutral zone by Sullivan. To Fry, who will dump it in deep. Purdue picks it up at the blue. Now to Gramlich. Gramlich moving in on the forehand. He shoots. It goes over the net. Fry raced to the puck after he didn't know where it was. Looks to get it out with the help of Payne. Point shot from Cobley was deflected by Purdue to the corner. A long offensive zone shift for Notre Dame. Picking it up Fine. Fine at the top of the circle, he shoots, and Gahan makes the save. Matt Gahan has played every single game for this Prep Saints team. 15-2-3 record with a 2.00 goals against. His only playoff game experience before yesterday as Cote moves into the side of the net. Cote in the crease, still poking out, and it's in! No goal! No goal! They kicked it in. The ruling is no goal as Basha kicked the puck into the net. A close call, the closest of calls. As we show the replay, right off the draw, Cote dashed in. It was loose in the crease. It went behind Gahan and in the net. The officials were all over it and ruled it a kick. So we stay scoreless. Cote takes it by himself. Cote shoots, it goes wide of Gahan. One of the hardest shots in the league. Issue lets one go. Kaplan will get the rebound. Picked up. Cote at the top. Looking to drag. Taken away by White. Still loose. Cote to the front. He scores! Cote 1-0 Basha. Cote found himself in almost a 3-on-0 with Gahan and potted it. 2 goals yesterday. Cameron Cote puts Basha up 1-0. Back in front goes Notre Dame with Posh. Now chasing. They found themselves down 1-0 yesterday against Centennial. Colby loses it. Stott and Stepien come the other way. Stepien at the top of the circle. He shoots it, goes off the glove of Gahan. Sullivan takes a hit. Stott will put it back in deep. Kept in by Sherman. Shunk at the red. Notre Dame in a change. Basha's gonna go at the 5-minute mark. Just past Gahan. First to the puck cable. Back to Shunk at the blue. He'll shoot. It gets deflected off the shin pad of Jaswin. And Basha somehow keeps it. Sherman lays a shot in. It hit Cote accidentally on the way. Stallkamp to Mickey. Mickey will stop and come back out to the neutral zone. Mickey at the half wall, now 4:20 to go. Gamez through a leg. Comes to Donnell. Shunk will recover. Yaramillo. Notre Dame chasing. The freshman, Stallkamp. Into the zone, backhands it in, goes for a change. Yaramillo over, Purdue picks it off. Purdue to the front, because there's Kaplan and he shot just wide as it got deflected off a stick. Purdue at the goal line. Taken away by Donnell, who will put it forward. Hojenauer to Purdue. Gramlich behind him. Purdue shot deflected by Shunk. Kaplan to Gramlich in the circle. Gramlich shooting, and Boyce Gaudreau with the glove stop. We get the replay. Reed Gramlich put up otherworldly numbers this year. In about 15 games, he scored 13 goals, 10 assists for 23 points. Purdue right up there with him. 11 goals, 14 assists for 25. But a Basha team that plays gritty will make you earn everything. Has played their playoff-like style. Sullivan through one. Fowler backhanded it away. Boyce Gaudreau scooped it up. Shout out to all our viewers at 164 as of now. I'm sure that number will grow as the game goes on. It's Basha who wins another faceoff. DeSanti into the zone. Shoots, saved by Gahan with the pad. Issue lays one on net. Gahan with the glove. Basha's success has come from, number one, getting the puck in deep when they can, not making the fancy play, Cameron Cote, and also their stout defense. At the blue, Issue shoots, easy glove save for Gahan. Whether it be Shunk, Fowler, Issue, Payne, their decor has shown up in the big way. Crashing into the faceoff dot was Kaplan. Issue at the blue over to Fowler. Puts it behind. Cobley takes a hit. Purdue comes out of the scrum with it. Gramlich's on a break if they can get it to him, and he couldn't. Right back in goes Basha. Off the netting goes Issue. Gramlich was wide open for a breakaway, but Purdue couldn't get enough on the pass. 2:31 on the clock. Gamma is kicked out. Mickey takes the draw, and once again another Basha Bearcat face-off victory. Turnover in the blue crease. Notre Dame now with possession at the blue, fanned on it. Here's Cote the other way on the break. Cote moving in. Taken off his stick by White at the last moment. Puts it back in front, and Mickey will clear it away. Connor White with an incredible back check to stop the breakaway. Mark that one down. If Notre Dame comes back in this one, we're going to see the replay. Cote was off to the races. And watch Connor White with him step for step and took it off his stick right before he was going to shoot it. Face off in the Basha offensive zone. Notre Dame backhands it through. Del Sante circles his net. To Kaplan. Cote picks it off. Cote one-man miss. Cote pass two. Cote across, and his pass was stopped. A Notre Dame skate got in the way. Another one for Cote. Gahan tried to save. He made another stop. Del Sante fires one toward and wide. Fry picks it up. 1:20 left in the first. Kaplan off the wall, can't get it out. Cote now at the top. Tried to make a move, poked away by Jaswin. Jaswin chased by Del Sante, and he makes a great defensive play. Now Pash shoots, and it just goes wide. 1 minute to go in the first. Basha with Stott. Nice move to the outside. He'll shoot, deflected out of play. We've now reached the 200 mark in viewers. We were lucky enough to reach that in the first game, so who knows? Let's reach the 3. Don't save it for the championship, which is next Saturday night at 7 o'clock at the brand new Mullet Arena in Tempe. Stepien shoots, and a nice glove save from Gahan. This is the Basha team, as I said, make sure we're in everything. Has 3, 4 deep lines, and their defense has come to play. Where they got in trouble and where Notre Dame can capitalize will be if Basha gets into penalty trouble. They led AHSHA by a full 100 penalty minutes in the regular season. Stepien shoots, and another glove save. A total of 368 penalty minutes in the regular season by Basha. If Notre Dame can draw a few of them and get on the power play, we know with their talent, they're as good as it gets. 25.7. Andres around. Mickey. Stallkamp. Stott will put it in deep with 10. Colby in a big collision between Mickey and Wolf in center ice. 2-1, Stallkamp get a shot away. And at the end of one, Basha leads 1-0. Cameron Cote, the goal scorer. We'll be right back in just a minute for period 2. Here we go. Ready for period 2. The #1 Notre Dame Prep Saints on the brink. Down 1. Not a place they haven't been before. We're down 1 after 1 to Centennial in their quarterfinal game. They scored 1, and then the floodgates opened. They need 1 to tie. Payne off the draw, taken down, was fine. That'll be a penalty for tripping on Notre Dame. First penalty of the game, and it goes against Notre Dame's. Let's see who they got. No trip. Yes, Purdue heads to the box. Purdue to the box, 2 minutes for tripping, just 7 seconds into the second. Basha with the power play, which they scored on against Hamilton. They win the draw. Shunk back to Cote. End around. First 1-2 at Hagenauer, who will clear it all the way. Cote behind his own net. To Stott, down, no ice. Gahan will cover. A Basha power play led by Cote, Cable, Stepien, Stott, and Shunk. Basha wins another faceoff. Cote over to Stepien. Jazz win the first one there, and the clear to the neutral zone. Stott turns it over. Jaswin short-handed. Jaswin will shoot it. Pad save by Pescatore. Shunk to Cable. Cable. Pass for Stott. And he fanned on it. Stott now at the side of the net looking for Cable. He gets it back and reverses it to Stepien at the top. Under a minute left in the power play. Stott at the top, Stepien. Tries to force a pass through. Cote keeps it in. Here's Cote at the blue. He'll shoot, and it just goes wide. The rebound by Cable, and he couldn't put it away. Gahan doesn't have a stick, and we get a whistle. An early whistle by the officials as it was loose for Cable to poke home. Cote with one of the hardest shots in the league. Just put it wide. Cable on the rebound. It was still loose. The whistle was blown by the official. 37 seconds left on Purdue's penalty. Fowler pokes at it on the pinch. Gramlich sent a skate to it. Gramlich in the circle. Gramlich save by Pescatore as it went over the net. Now Gramlich forechecking. Fowler, first one to the puck. Gets it over to Issue. Now into the zone onside, fine. His shot blocked. Purdue has 10 seconds until he can come out. Basha behind the net, tried the wraparound, still loose in the blue. Kaplan goes off the glass, where Fowler keeps it in. Purdue's out, we're back to even strength. Cobley backhands it along and cleared down by Wood for an icing. Chances galore for these Bearcats. Don't call them a 7 seed. I'm not even sure if they want to be called the Cinderella story, but they've looked as good as ever. These teams played in the final regular season game for either team, their 20th game. Notre Dame came out on top 4-3. However, it was 3-3 until 2 minutes left. Notre Dame got a fortuitous bounce on a shot from the red line. Stallkamp into the zone offside. They played. Notre Dame won 4-3. Coach Missio said it was the worst game they've played. He didn't like the effort, and he said they were lucky to come out with a win. Another Basha face-off win. Purdue picks it off. A 2-on-1 for Notre Dame. Purdue across Kaplan. He put it wide. Picking it up and going the other way is Tinney. Kaplan, who just missed an open net on the backhand. Purdue across. It comes all the way back to White, who keeps it in for the moment. Now skating with it is Fry. Off the boards, tipped in, no icing. Posh will backhand it to the blue. Gamez working hard in the scrum and puts it in deeper. Notre Dame in a change. It'll be no ice. First one to it, Basha in front, shot, no, Cote again, no. Third chance, still in the blue and cleared out. Sherman behind Gahan. Kaplan lays a hit. Puck comes to the circle, now at the goal line in front, back to Sherman who keeps it in. His shot blocked down by Sullivan. Kaplan along the wall. Sherman keeps it in once more. Cote moves to the middle. Cote still with it. Posh can't backhand it out. Kaplan does to neutral zone. Shunk right back in. Basha taking it to the Prep Saints here in the second. Sullivan will ice it. But three forwards and two tired Notre Dame defensemen head to the bench after a long, long shift. Stott back to Stepien, who drags. His shot was blocked. AHSHA keeps it in at the blue. Now Stepien down to Stott. Shooting, went short side but wide. Fowler with the pinch. Took a hit to make the play. AHSHA couldn't keep it in at the blue. I've noticed through the last 3 games we've done of AHSHA's Basha playoff run, through the Mountain Ridge game, through yesterday's game against Hamilton, and now today's game against Notre Dame, Coach Aaron Burden likes to little roam around the bench. Right now, he's on the defensive side where the D-men go in and out, controlling them. He's been seen on all sides, center, left, right, and gets a real bird's eye view as he stands on the bench. White will take it in his own zone. Thought about the long pass. Now goes to Purdue. Tips it in. 7 and 77 come together in the corner. Jaswin now behind. In front for Graham like the pass was behind him. Back to Graham in the circle. Jaswin, centering pass, went behind. 9:30 left in the second. Out goes Stott. Hojenauer puts it right back in. First line for Notre Dame was looking for a change. They kept Gramlich out. Playing with more urgency than yesterday. Another level to his game. Fine takes a spill. Kaplan picks it up and will put it behind. Gramlich to it first. In the circle, he'll shoot short side and high. Cobley turns it over to AHSHA. Basha in the midst of a change. AHSHA to the backhand, look to put it in front. Now a backhand try went wide. AHSHA again, putting it deep. Kaplan around. Gramlich at the end of his. Del Sante keeps it in. Kaplan will go to Cobley, who backhands it forward for Kaplan. Justin, in deep, right behind Boyce Gaudreau. Wolf, high flips it out. Now 8 minutes, Jaswin into the zone. He'll shoot, deflected into the netting. A flat 8 in the second. Notre Dame in the same position as they were yesterday. Down 1-0 to a team whose seed is lower than them. Basha doesn't care. Their style is a very playoff-like style. It works well in close, tight games. That's what every game of the playoffs has been for the Bearcats. And period as well. No team has looked too incredible. Mickey takes a hit. Basha the other way with Stott. Now Cote. Here's the man of the hour. He'll shoot from the blue off the back glass. First two at Yaramillo. Fry pinches in. Notre Dame the other way. Jaswin on a 2-on-1 with Mickey. Jaswin moving in pass across was stopped by Del Sante. A great dive to stop the pass across by the defender. Yaramillo in his own zone. To Cote in. Cote on the forehand. He'll shoot. It got deflected down by Hagenauer. Posh picks it up to Gramlich. Gramlich with speed. Gramlich around. Gramlich to the net, and he put it wide. Cobley. Sherman will backhand it through. Kept in by the Saints. Now in the slot, trying to pick it up, was Gramlich. Posh can't get it through. Seppian with speed. Tried to make a move on Kaplan, who's so locked down on that D end. Looking for Gramlich. Shunk got back just in time. Cable, the big body forward. Gets it in. Donnell with a shot into the netting. It was a great dive by Del Sante. As you saw, Jaswin trying to put it over to Mickey. Off the draw, it's Notre Dame. And Drake Sullivan over to Kaplan. Kaplan with a nice move. Kaplan to the front. Saved by Boyce Gaudreau. Shunk to the center. Now Cable. Pass across to Stepien. He'll have to skate to it. Stepien takes a hit from Kaplan. In front looking for Cable. It went off his skate. Kaplan, long pass across to his brother Justin. Justin to the circle. He'll put it in. Boyce Gaudreau with the pad save. Stepien on the rebound. He'll go to Cable. Will reach the red and flip it in. Caught by White. White the other way. Connor White. Drop pass. Purdue. He shoots and a blocker save by Boyce Gaudreau. Nothing is easy this time of year. You saw it for Notre Dame yesterday. You saw it for Pinnacle yesterday and today. No matter your seed, no matter your record, you're getting a tough matchup. Jaswin in front, and the shot just went wide. Stallkamp right there to try to poke it in. This one will be an icing. Jaswin in the circle. Wins it back to Kaplan. In deep, Mickey. All three Kaplans on the roster for Notre Dame. Loose puck picked up by Tinney. He has Cote with him. Now Cote has it. Making a move. Nice job by Kaplan to take him off the puck. White laid out behind the net by Tinney. Loose puck in the slot. Still, Cote shoots, saved by Gahan. The puck just bouncing on each team. Cote found it after that big hit from Tinney back behind the net. Kaplan around. Here's Gramlich with speed. Gramlich, he lost the puck. He gets it back in front, and they couldn't get a shot away. Stallkamp cutting towards the net. Check that Kaplan. Now Purdue turning. He missed the shot. Issue the other way. A 4-on-2 for Basha. Issue, shooting, it goes wide. Wolf on the rebound. Turned it over for Gramlich, who put it high off the glass and in deep. Del Sante behind his own net. Wolf picked off by Purdue, taken away by Payne. Wolf turning and burning. Gahan covers it up. The Notre Dame crowd getting restless. Notre Dame wins this draw as it rolls out. Fry right back in. White hounded by Donnell. Posh chases after it. He can't get it. Moving in, Cable shooting. Block it away. Del Sante with another try in front. And it comes to Posh. Posh will skate with it. First ran back Fry. Posh to the forehand, shoots it, goes wide. Now wrap around try, and Del Sante cleared it out of the crease. Wood, as that one's offside, looked to put it in. Just too late. 3:20 to go in period 2. Fry backhands it to Donnell. All the way across. Stott. Stott as Cote cuts toward the net. He couldn't get a stick on it. Notre Dame the other way with Wood. Shunk turned it over to Jaswin. Stallkamp behind the goal line. Back in the blue, Cobley shooting, saved by Boyce Gaudreau. Now looking short side as Boyce Gaudreau got there in time. Shunk backhands it through to Donnell. Cobley and White, the two captains, on together as a pair. Under 2:40 now. Bouncing puck through Gramlich, picked up by Stott. Big slap shot, patted away by Gahan. Stepien. Stott looking to get it deeper. Kaplan has control at the side of the net. Backhands it to Stallkamp, who gets a big hit near the Basha bench. Cobley to Purdue. Gramlich into the zone. Purdue looking for Gramlich. It hit off the skate of Sherman. Stepien to the red and in deep. You can tell these Basha players, they play the right way. End of the shift, they're putting the puck in deep. One and dones, just like that, as Fowler takes a hit from Cobley. Right back in Gramlich. Gramlich to the outside. Now puts it in front and no one there. Now back in the blue, big shot, and it just went wide. White let it go. Boyce Gaudreau didn't see it. Purdue still not out, kept in by Hagenauer. 1:20 to go now. Kaplan laid into the boards by Sherman. Cote flips it and out. Cable couldn't get to it first. White turned it over. Cable looking to put it in front. It got deflected to the corner. Sherman pinches in. Posh took it away. Posh puts it ahead for Kaplan on the break. Kaplan moving in. Missed the net. Justin Kaplan misses the net on the breakaway. Posh in the circle, shoots, and Pescatore with the save. What a stop. We see the replay. Kaplan put it over the glove of Pescatore and off the black glass. 38 seconds left in the second. Wolf comes in to take the draw against Jaswin. Jaswin on the push. This is when Notre Dame scored their goal against Centennial, the last minute of the second period. Wolf wins this draw, but not out, kept in by Cobley. Directed towards the net, deflected down by Jaswin. At the side, through some skates, Basha the other way. Issue. Tried to put one on net, deflected off a shin pad. Jaswin will chase up to this one. Jaswin to the puck with 12 seconds. He'll shoot, it goes over the net. Final 10 of the period. Issue to DeSanti with 4. He'll flip it in smartly. End of 2. Basha up 1-0. Our Cinderella story continues, and we'll look to finish the job in the final 15. We'll be right back. Ready for the final 15. Basha clinging, holding to the 1-0 lead. 15 minutes to finish the job and go to a championship. Notre Dame mixing up their lines, looking to tie it up. Posh gets it in deep on the forecheck. Hojenauer down to Sullivan. Now Purdue will put it in front, still loose. Pescatore directs it to the corner. Hojenauer at the blue, his shot goes wide. Fry comes back, helps it out, but kept in by White. Purdue takes a hit. Basha clears it all the way down, icing the call. The number 1 seed Saints, 1 loss on the entire season, a 2-1 loss to the Pinnacle Pioneers. On the brink of their second and the biggest, which would end their season. Cobley keeps it in, directed towards the net, was stopped. Gamez backhands it in at the blue, keeps it in another time. Mickey, deeper. Fry, pinned by Gamez. Cote, off the boards and out. Turned over. No look pass, went for naught. Donnell, across! And Yaramillo couldn't get the shot away. Down to Cote. Now Yaramillo takes it to the blue. Fowler to Cote. Still along the left side half boards. Notre Dame skates it out. Stallkamp. Big slap shot goes wide. Kaplan on the forecheck. Jaswin in there as well. Caught up with Fowler. Stepien. Del Sante, who flips it to the blue. Picked off by Jaswin. With speed, he comes the other way. Jaswin, centering pass, looking for Gramlich. It found a Basha stick. Jaswin in the corner. Now Kaplan back to Hojenauer. He'll shoot. Deflected wide. Jaswin right there, comes to White, who puts one through, but blocked by Fowler. No call as Gramlich got the stick in between Stepien. Now we have a call. It'll be a penalty on Notre Dame for tripping on Gramlich, who by his body language doesn't like the call. Basha to the power play for the second time tonight. Off the draw, it's Cote. Backhands it forward to Cable. Stott at the half wall. Gets it back to Stepien. 15 gone in the penalty to Gramlich. Long pass, White looking for Purdue on the clear. Boyce Gaudreau plays it to Cote, who will start it up. Cote puts one in on Gahan, who pads it to the corner. Deflected in, and Gahan gets the cover. 1:22 left on the power play. A tight 1-0 score. Goal by Cote in the first. White looked to clear. Jaswin will skate to it. But the first one there is Fowler. Fowler has had a breakthrough playoffs for Basha. And a clear by Notre Dame. Fry behind. We'll start it up for the Bearcats. Loose puck, Purdue puts it in deep. 45 on the power play. Stallkamp missed it. Fry the other way. Fry. Drop pass, Payne across to Wolf. Backhand try in the crease, it's in! Wolf, 2-0 Basha, shorthanded. A power play goal for Wolf to put him up 2-0. Gramlich out of the box. A power play goal. Basha now up 2. Sherman back. The gears tighten for Notre Dame. Played by a high stick. Now under 11. Payne gets credit for the goal. Wolf was in front as well. At the blue, in front, Gahan didn't see it until late. Posh out to Sullivan. DeSanti. Across to Cable. Sullivan tried the drag, taken away. Cable picks it up. Cross ice, Tinney. It finds a stick of DeSanti who flips it in. Colby, long pass for Reed. Shunk with a great play to stop that. DeSanti lays a hit on Gamez. Shunk into the zone. Kaplan back as the physicality picks up. Net came off. .10-12 on the clock. Cote on the forecheck with White. Yaramillo puts it around. Jaswin to Gramlich, now Purdue. Purdue cutting towards top of the slot, tried to put it across, and a great play by Cable. Check that. Del Sante, once again, we saw it earlier on the 2-on-1. He just stopped another pass, which would have been a point-blank shot for Gramlich. Purdue and Gramlich now joined by Jaswin. White at the blue, shot it wide. Picked up by Yaramillo. He'll get it back and enter the zone. Yaramillo to the backhand. Now to the fore, and he shoots. It goes over the net. Gramlich can't backhand it out. Fowler puts one on net. Blocker save from Gahan. Caught up at the half wall. Hojenauer behind the Purdue. We're going to see a lot of him in Gramlich. Purdue, inside, outside, he shoots. It goes in. No. Wide. The ref made a signal. The other official corrected him. We see the replay. The official on the far side thought it went in, but it went over, and Boyce Gaudreau makes the save, keeping the donut on the board for Notre Dame. Edmonds out for the draw. Boyce Gaudreau gets his mask on and the stick in his hand. Phil Edmonds pushes. Colby lets it go through. We've hit the 9-minute mark. Back is Kaplan to Colby. Posh picks it up and goes. Posh into the offensive zone, loses it to Sullivan, who shoots. Stopped on its way. Shunk clears it down. Puck stops before icing could be called. Edmonds to the red. Colby across to Gamez, who goes to Jaswin. Shoots, stopped on its way once again by Shunk. Block shots coming up big for Basha. Shot by White, another block shot from Shunk. And he clears it out. Hojenauer to Jaswin, now Purdue. Purdue looked for a move, Shunk said no. Goes all the way across. White puts one on net, saved by Boyce Gaudreau. Sherman out. Hojenauer off the glass to Purdue. Fowler with a great defensive play to stop him in his tracks. Wolf will float it in on Gahan, who covers. Regular season records go for naught in playoffs. And if the score holds, a 5 and 7 seeds going to the final. Cobley looked for Gramlich, he found Fowler's stick. Payne battling with Gramlich. Now Kaplan into the zone. Over to Gramlich in the circle. Caught up with the official. Basha will break out with Payne. 2-on-2 the other way with Fine. Fine fanned on the shot. Back door chance as Kaplan broke it up. Gramlich across the logo. Down to a knee and back up. Kept in by the snow at the blue line. Down to Gramlich. In front, Purdue, he just missed the net. Kaplan along the half wall. Now Cobley. Basha with another clear. They get a full clear, both sides do. Kaplan carries it up to Cobley, now Posh. Del Sante right out as Basha continues. One and done for the other team. Del Sante flips it to the opposite corner. White missing Gamez. Del Sante with a good pinch to stop that. Centering pass, picked off. Stepien picks it up. Stepien fanned on the shot. His stick broke on him. Second time that's happened today. Posh chases up to it. Posh dragging, he got it taken off his stick by Cote, who comes the other way. Cote into the zone. Cote shoots offside. .538. Notre Dame down 2. Cote on the draw. He's led Basha the whole way. Now looking to finish. Shunk on the back check. Cobley to Reed. Now Purdue looking for a fancy move. Pescatore gloves it down. Purdue in the dot. Loses it to Basha. Gramlich pinned along the boards. To Basha, to Notre Dame. Gramlich shoots short side wide. Tried to go back in front. Was Mickey. Basha clears it all the way down. Cobley behind Gahan. Now under 5 minutes. Purdue and Gramlich putting up record-setting minutes tonight. Gramlich, forehand, backhand, back door. Purdue wasn't ready. Purdue, forehand, got taken off his stick. Notre Dame has to get out of the zone as Cobley takes a hit from Cote. Yaramillo went through his skates. Now Cobley, long pass to Posh, taking off the puck. Sullivan puts it in deep. Issue as it almost came in on Pescatore. Now Sullivan shoots and he put it wide. Cable off the wall. Sullivan shoulders it forward. Now goes to Jaswin. To the outside, great deep from Fowler. Back to the blue. White can't get it through, another block from Basha. 3:45 now. Notre Dame gets a change. Purdue's pass picked off from Fowler. Now Kaplan. Kaplan inside, outside. Kaplan, he scores! Who would have thought? Justin Kaplan, 2-1. We see the replay. What a move from Kaplan. And he goes top shelf on Pescatore. Now 3:30. Notre Dame down 1. Hosenauer to Kaplan and Purdue. Puts it in front. Still loose in the crease. That's Garamlich poked at it. As the net comes off, that's the whistle. Face-off comes all the way back. Kaplan, off the draws, Notre Dame wins it. Looking for one, looking for the tying goal. Couldn't get it deeper. Cobley as we hit the 3-minute mark. Fowler clears it all the way down. It'll be an icing. They keep the top line out. Purdue, Kaplan, and Garamlich. Cobley and Kaplan on the back. Basha clinging to a 1-goal lead. Cote clears it all the way down. It'll come in on Gahan, which negates the icing. Kaplan behind. Forecheck by Cote. Pins Cobley to the boards. Killing time. Purdue and Garamlich on a 2-on-2, but he couldn't pick the puck up. Here's Cote. Back to Cable. Into the zone. If you talk about fundamentals, start it with how Basha plays. Getting the puck in deep, getting the puck out, and capitalizing on their chances. Del Sante to the red and in deep on Gahan, who gets the cover. 2:03 left. We'll keep an eye on Gahan. We've hit our magic number of 300. As we thank all our viewers, as we do. Back behind Gahan, trying to put it in front to Stepien. Under 2 minutes now, Sullivan to Posh with the cutting Jasmine. Posh shoots, save by Pescatore. Gahan went to the bench. Timeout for Notre Dame. It'll be an offensive zone draw when they come back. We'll see if they want to keep Gahan on the bench or keep him in net for a little bit longer. Basha came from the play-in. Beat Mountain Ridge 4-2. Beat Hamilton yesterday 4-2. And now 2-1 over Notre Dame, the top seed. Make sure to buy our tickets for the championship next Saturday night at the Mullet. Will it be Basha facing DV, or will it be Notre Dame? $149 for Notre Dame to tie it. $149 for Basha to finish the job. Jaswin, Purdue, Gramlich, Posh, and Cobley, along with White. 6 skaters for Notre Dame. They empty their net. Gahan to the bench. Last time it happened in playoffs, Notre Dame tied it with a second left. Posh gets this rebound, puts it in deeper to Gramlich. Now Purdue. Tried to put it to Gramlich in front, kept in by White. White to the front, deflected in front, shouldered away by Pescatore. Now Gramlich, all the way across. Hot White to Purdue, puts it in front. Deflected to Posh. Gramlich, but Jaswin at the side of the net. They score! Jaswin ties it. (2-2) with 1:16 to go. Notre Dame from 2-0 down, now tied. The number 1 seed comes back down 2. And 1:16 to go in a tie game. Could we ask for better games than this? No way. Fowler back as the crowd continues on. Here's Kaplan into the zone. Onside, taken down at the top by Fowler. Yaramillo pokes at it. Cobley will put it in deep, under a minute to go in the third. Sullivan, Basha breaks it out. First one to it, Notre Dame to Sullivan. Guarded by Fowler, Sullivan in front, in the crease. Oh, what a save! Pescatore as Purdue poked at it. 30 seconds now. Donnell to the puck with Kaplan in the corner. Now Cote to the goal line. Cote in front in the crease, and they couldn't put it home. Del Sante to the puck first. 14 seconds. Now Purdue on the break. Purdue put it wide. Basha. Del Sante with 4, with 3. We're going to overtime. (2-2) at the end of regulation. Oh man. We'll be right back for OT. Deep breath. All right, back for the extra frame. 2-2 after 45. 5 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime. If no one scores, we go to a shootout. Notre Dame was down 2-0 with 3:30 to go. They scored 2 goals. Jaswin with 1:15 left to tie it. Now overtime. Basha, Notre Dame. Let's go. Sherman puts it down to White, who will skate with it. Kaplan to Purdue. Cable gets onside and throws one on net where Gahan scoops it up. We could not ask for better games this weekend. And however this one comes out, it'll be amazing. For the chance to go face Desert Vista in the championship at Mullet Arena. White around. Hojenauer clears it to Sullivan, who couldn't get the breakaway pass. Icing. Face-off from the Basha offensive zone. Off the draw, pushing a Stott. Cable on the forecheck. Every Saint on the bench up and standing. Icing waved off. Kaplan in on the forecheck. He'll go back to Kaplan, his brother. Shot goes wide. Gramlich, Purdue in the slot, shooting, it goes just wide. In the corner, Basha. Del Sante takes a hit. Gramlich now below. He'll spin with it, taken off his stick by Stott. Kept in by Adam. Already one OT winner in his career last year against Horizon in the quarters. Sherman looked to ice it, hit off his own guy, and got it to the neutral zone. They clear it further. Jaswin, who saved Notre Dame's chances with 116 to go. Into the open corner, 3:25 left in OT. It's been all Notre Dame so far. Sullivan now at the side of the net, poking out in the crease. Back to the blue, big shot Cobley, it went wide. At the side of the net, poking at it in the crease, and Sullivan couldn't put it home. Jaswin to Sullivan. Long shift for these Basha forwards and D-men. Shunk can't get it out, kept in by Posh. Posh in the front looking for Kaplan. Kaplan pitching in front, Posh scores! Tyler Posh, the overtime winner. And Notre Dame is going to the championship. From 2-0 down to heading to Mullet Arena to face Desert Vista in the championship. These Notre Dame Prep Saints don't quit. And Tyler Posh, the game winner. The senior keeps his career going with the OT winner and will extend the season to the maximum, the championship. Next Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Mullet Arena. Make sure to buy your tickets. As they shake hands, Notre Dame is heading on. Basha with an incredible run. The 7 seed to the semis was up 2-0 with 3:30 to go. Notre Dame didn't quit. They came back and they finished it. Posh, the overtime hero. We thank you all for tuning in. We had upwards of almost 400 viewers. I couldn't thank you all enough from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Dylan Pescatore, as always. we will have a special championship stream from Mullet. Don't worry if you can't come, but if you can, buy your tickets, come and enjoy the incredible experience. Make sure to follow us on socials, AHSHA_hockey on Instagram and Twitter for all your information about tickets, about the game, and interviews. Notre Dame is moving on. Basha, an incredible feat, but they couldn't finish the job. Notre Dame and DV in the championship next Saturday night, 7 o'clock at Mullet Arena. Signing off, Dylan Pescatore. Thank you all for watching.